Chair recognizes Ms. Norton from Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record a letter from 60 groups led by D.C. Vote, a letter from 150 groups led by the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights, and a letter from the National Urban League and the Greater Washington Urban League.
Without objection, to ordered.
District of Columbia residents have all the obligations of American citizenship, including paying federal taxes, serving on juries, and registering with Selective Service. Yet Congress denies them full self-government and voting representation in Congress. The only solution to this undemocratic treatment is to grant D.C. statehood. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record a letter from leading constitutional scholars explaining why D.C. statehood bill H.R. 51 is constitutional.
Without objection, to ordered.
The admissions clause of the Constitution gives Congress authority to admit new states. All 37 new states were admitted by Congress. The district clause of the Constitution gives Congress authority to reduce the size of the federal district, which Congress did by 30% in 1846. H.R. 51 reduces the size of the federal district from 68 square miles to 2 square miles, consisting of the White House, the Capitol, the Supreme Court, and the National Mall, and remaining under the control of Congress, under control of Congress. The new state consists of residential and commercial areas of D.C. The admissions clause does not establish any prerequisites for the admission of new states, but Congress generally has considered 3 factors: support for statehood, commitment to democracy, and resources and population. 86% of D.C. residents voted for statehood in 2016. D.C. residents have demanded democratic rights for more than 220 years. D.C. has a larger gross domestic population than 16 states and a higher per capita gross domestic product than any state. D.C. has the higher per capita personal income than any state. D.C. has a larger population than 2 states. Republicans do not like that D.C. votes for Democrats, so they deny D.C. statehood.